Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Happy Thursday, guys. We're going to make some really simple, easy cards today, mainly because I woke up with something in my eye that was irritating me awful this morning, and I just couldn't even get rid of it. I rinsed it and flushed it out. It feels better now, but it is still tearing and red, and just, I don't even have a clue what was in there. But man, that's awful when you have something like that in your eyes. So my eye's all red and nasty, so we're just going to make some simple cards today. So I figured one of the easiest way, for people that are just starting out and want to make cards is to get yourself a good paper pad. Now this is a Christmas one. This one is called North Pole Gazette. Oops, a lot of glare on there. I got this at Michael's on one of the hot buys, several years ago. But you can find, even if it's not the same paper pad, so many that have everything in here you need to make cards. It has all the pretty papers. It has different little sayings on it, and my favorite pages, well, this one has like the countdown to Christmas pages that you can cut out, and it has, trying to find one of my favorite, I might have them all cut out in the front, because I've used this pad a lot for different things. But it just has so many, different pretty pages, and it has all these pages in here that pretty much has the card made for you. You just need to cut these out, have yourself a paper cutter, and just slice these out of there, and you pretty much have a card right there. And that's kind of what we're going to do today. I have a bunch of these already cut out. It has all these pretty pages. And then they have one that you could use for like in journaling or whatever if you just want to write a note. I just love these paper pads, especially if you're just getting into card making. It is just so easy, and there's so many different pretty papers on here. So I'm just going to show you here with my paper cutter just how easy it is to just do these and make a card. I'm also going to use these, which ones am I using here? These are the 4" by 5.5" cards, the Paper Studio. And they're regularly $9.99, but these things go on sale a lot. And in this pack you get, what did it tell me? Oh, it's a 50-pack, cards and envelopes. So that's a really good deal. And I like this size card because it's not like, really big or anything. And they just come flat like that, and you just, fold them over, and then it comes with your envelopes. You can decorate them up too if you want to. Which I might grab one out of here just to, do something with one of those. But I love these cards. And then I have some of my stamps here that I showed in my haul. Was it my Friday haul or my Tuesday haul? I believe it was my Tuesday haul. These different stamps that I got from Amazon, and I had that linked underneath the video. And then I like to use these for the inside because, for little sentiments if you don't have something. So I just stamped some of those out. You just put those little rubber stamps here. I know I'm all over the place here. But you just take, I don't know, maybe some of you guys don't know. A lot of people do ask me this. You do stuff, like I always say, for so long. You just assume everybody knows what you're talking about. But these are the clear rubber stamps I got on Amazon. And I like to do these separately. I don't stamp them right in my cards because half the time I mess it up. So like this one I stamped out just on a piece of paper, and then I'm going to take one of my little cutting dies here, and I'll do that here in a minute, and cut that out for inside one of my cards. But you just take one of your little rubber stamps, put on one of these little acrylic pads, and do I have another spare piece of paper anywhere? Of course not. Here's one. That's not one. Where did I just toss my paper? See, I'm just not with it here today. It's awful when you have something bothering your eye and stuff. But anyway, here's a piece of paper I can tear off of here. Sorry about that. Yeah, you just stick your little thing, it sticks right on these acrylic mats, and you can either put it on here this way, or you can take your ink pad. Sometimes I like to do this with the bigger ones and just tap it on there, and then just print it out. So, and then I can just cut that out with something else. And this came with a lot of different nice little sentiments, but that's all you do to cut those out. And then I always keep these little handy baby wipes here, and then I just wipe everything off and put my little stamp away. And there you go. Which way does this go on here? There we go. Oh, I have it on the wrong side, that's why it's not matching up. There we go. Alright, so I'll put those away later. But that all came in a set that I showed the other day. So I figured I would use some of those and cut them out. But that's all you do with those little rubber stamps. You just need the stamps, a little ink, and one of the little acrylic mats to stamp with. There's just so many really cute stamps. But anyway, I just have some of these. I have them already cut out, but they're just so easy to cut out. You just take your little paper cutter. This is one of the best investments you can have if you're into paper crafting, is one of these cutters, because they are wonderful. Let's see, what do I need from here still? Well, it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to do this here real quick. Hopefully get that lined up nice. And then pretty much, you know, you just cut these out and you pretty much have your card right here. And there you go. That would be like a front of a card. Easy peasy. You would just glue that on there. These had to be cut down a little more. I am using one of these, I believe, in one of these cards. But I think I had to cut a little bit more off the top and bottom for that. And then you have your little season's greetings, and you just cut that out there. Let's see. And there you go. Oops, that has a little bit of silver on the other side of it there from another one, probably from this. But these are really nice. And you can use those for all kinds of things. But I just thought it would be fun, since I have the old irritated eye today, there we go, that we could just do something a little simple. And there's nothing easier than making cards with these paper packs. These are wonderful. Paper pads, whatever. Alright, let me stick this pad aside, but that is the North Pole Gazette again that I use for this one. I have so many paper pads that I just need to get into getting this stuff done. Alright, so here is one of the sentiments I did, and this is going to go on the inside of this card. And all I did was cut, and this doesn't get any easier than this. I cut this out of that paper pad. We're going to glue that on the front. This I'm going to glue on the inside. Now to cut that out, all I used was some of these nesting dies. You can find these, I think I got these on Amazon too. Just look up nesting dies, and they come in all different sizes, so I used one size to cut out this part, and then I used the next size up and just cut out another color for the background and glued it on there. So I'll just show you how easy it is to cut these out. Let me grab my little scissors here. Ugh. This thing is heavy. And this is the Sizzix Big Shot. I've had this for years and years and years. That's why my pad looks like this. Somebody told me they thought they were doing something wrong because it looked like they were cutting their pad up. But you know what? This is just what they look like after you use them for a while. So anyway, and just make sure that you have this part on here, because someone was having an awful time and they did not realize that they had to keep like this, I don't know, instruction book here, whatever you want to call it. This has to stay with your machine. And, but I think that was the person's problem, that they weren't using this pad on here and it wasn't cutting. Alright, so I just take my little stamp here, put my little die, and you want the smooth side facing up, because this side is what cuts. So you have your smooth side up, and I just try to center that pretty good. Sometimes I'll put a piece of tape on here. I don't have any right near me right now, but we're going to try this without taping it. To hold it right in place, I think it's going to go okay. And then you just run it through. And that's it. There you go. You have your little sentiment all cut out. That it cuts that out real pretty, just like that. But that's how easy that is. And then if you want to put a backing on it, just use the next size up on these cutting dies and cut out, you know, a different piece of paper to put in the background, which is what I did for that one. So that's it. That's just so easy. Or if you have a colored card that you're using, because you can buy the colored cards too, or you can just use colored cardstock paper and make your own cards if you want to. That's even a cheaper idea. And then that way you can make them pretty much any size you want to. Alright, let me get this big guy out of the way here. Alright, let's sit down here and make one of these cards. Is this what I was going to use on this one? Yes. So I'm going to use that little background there, and all we're going to do on this one is just glue this baby right on front of my card. So this is going to be really easy. I usually have my cutting mat here. Let me get my bigger one out. These are all kind of dirty. I need to clean them off. I have glue and stuff all over everything. But I like these clear cutting mats to do the glue on, that way I don't get it all over everything else. Put this over to the side more. There we go. Just so I can glue onto here, and then it just washes off of this thing so nice. And I keep my card away from where I'm gluing, because otherwise I get glue on everything. So I'm just going to take this. This is the Elmer's Craft Bond Extra Strength Glue Stick. I love these. These work great. It's got the hair, I think must have dropped it. It's got little fuzzies all over it. Alright, so we're just going to go around the edge of this thing here, and we'll put this over more so I don't have it. And just glue that. And I don't know, did I cut this on the size of the card? Yes, I did. Alright. And then you just glue that down on your card. And there you go, you have the front of your Christmas card. It's done. You're done. And then I'm just going to take this one that I cut out and put in the center of the inside of this card. So we are just going to glue this baby right here. Just want to give yourself enough room if you want to write down on the bottom. I think that's good right there. So there, we're done. One card down, 6 million to go. Depending on how many cards you send out. But that's just how easy that is, just to make a simple little card like that. Alright, so there's one done. And then for the next one, I just cut out a bunch of things from that paper pad again. Now this one, I'm going to put this on the inside. That was just one of the squares I cut out of the paper pad. And this was another one. They're all from that paper pad. And this one I think I cut out, yes, this one I cut out about 1/8 of an inch smaller than the card. Now this card's going to go this way. So we're just going to glue this on the front of that card. Oops. And this stuff, I just glued that to that. Alright. This stuff, the glue shows up very well on these cards. So let's see, hopefully I get this even. No. Why do I keep getting all these hairs stuck in here? Alright. I think that looks good. I can get some of that glue off of there after. That'll wipe right off of this stuff too if you just have like, let me grab one of these little things here. My little handy dandy baby wipes. They come in handy for everything here in the craft room. So let me dry that off now. There, that wiped right off of there. Wonderful. And now this I'm just going to put right in the center of this card. Hold this up here. Alright, I think that looks pretty even. Press that down and voila, we have card number 2 pretty much done. And now we're just going to take our Merry Christmas, and you could also put another backing on this too if you wanted to layer like a piece of green or something behind it to kind of frame it in, just make it like 1/8 of an inch bigger than that one. And then we're just going to put this right here on the inside. There you go. And there you go. You got card number 2 ready to go. So that's how I did that one. Let's see, what did I cut out for this one here? Save that sentiment for a different one. Oh, this one I did with the deer I thought would be really cute. And then this one here too, I have these other nesting dies. Same thing as like using the round one. I just printed that out, and I actually colored the little holly leaf there with a green colored pencil, and I cut it out with these nesting dies. I just used the one that fit the best on here, and then I picked out this next larger one and just cut out a piece of the red for the background, the same way I did that other one. So I figured I'd put that on the inside of this card. And I like these snowflakes. I think these are pretty cool on the red. Oh, I got a lot of this glue on here. Hang on 1 second. Let's clear some of that out of there. Ooh, squeaky. Alright. Like I said, that's why I love these mats. Alright, so we're going to take this here and we're going to glue all around the edges real good. A couple swipes up the center. And this will be the front of our card. And I like this glue stick too because it gives you a chance to kind of work with it before it sets up real good. There we go. Alright. So now we can either... Nope, this one's going to have to go this way too, but I think that's perfect. And you can embellish these if you wanted to put some like gem stickers on the front here or anything like that, but then, you know, you got to remember that if you put like those gem stickers on there, your postage is going to also go up when you try to mail them. So if you just do them nice and flat like this, you can just get away with one little old stamp. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's the outside of that card done. It's just fun putting these together. The funnest part is going through the book and just kind of mixing and matching the different things out of the paper pad. And then on the inside I'm going to stick this one here. Right in here. Well, actually I'll put this up just a little bit higher so I have room to write. There we go. And there you go. There was 3 cards, easy peasy, done and ready to go. And I absolutely love them. I think they are so nice. So that was it. That's what I wanted to show you guys for this quick and easy, achy eye kind of day. But I'll set these cards up, take a nice picture of them here to put on my thumbnail and on the end of this video. And I will see you guys all tomorrow with our Dollar Tree haul. Hopefully my eyeball feels better so I can get over there and look around real good. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everyone.